Warmest and most divine greetings, everyone. Welcome back to another video. Here on the Joyful Healer channel, we talk about spirituality, esoteric knowledge, astrology, magic, and all manner of things. So I do want to show a little appreciation for all of my new followers. I see you and I appreciate you. If you do enjoy my videos, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, especially when it comes to the channeled messages. This helps me to tune into the collective in a more potent way to bring you more accurate readings. So today's topic is going to be about how shifting timelines can affect your relationships. Okay, so let's get started. A lot of people go to diviners such as tarot and other types of readings to get information on how their life is going to be in the future, right? And sometimes you will go to a reader and you will get one reading, and then maybe a couple of months later or so you'll get a completely different reading and outcome. So what exactly causes that to happen? Well, when we shift into a different timeline, we automatically have a different future. Okay, so, and what causes us to shift to a different timeline? First of all, what is a timeline? A timeline is basically what is going to occur if you continue on the current trajectory of your life path. So whenever we make decisions, especially major decisions about our lives, we automatically go onto another timeline. And if we are trying to timeline hop to a higher vibrating timeline, then automatically by default, we are going to have a completely different future with completely different outcomes. So when you are seeing a tarot reader or any other type of divination you seek, and the result is so dramatically different, this is because we are heading into a different timeline. And then when you're on another timeline and you go and get another reading, you're going to see that it's going to be very different. So that's what causes that to happen. And also shifting timelines completely changes our relationships in some instances. If you are on a timeline and you are choosing only to connect with individuals who are in alignment with your current vibration, and you're in this path of vibrating higher and higher, you are automatically by default, some people are going to drop out of your life because they are no longer in alignment with you. They no longer connect with you at the level or the frequency that you're on. So that does happen. That can happen with any type of relationship or friendship. When you're different, when you're heading into a different path, sometimes people are not gonna follow us there, right? So everyone is not, some people start journeys with you and then everyone is meant to finish journeys with you. And that's perfectly okay because we have soul contracts with other people when we come into this lifetime. And not all soul contracts are meant to be permanent and forever. So not everyone's gonna be your friend for 20, 30 years. That doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes it does. And when that does happen, that brings me to another point. There are people who will follow you to every timeline. And who are these people? These people are more than likely a part of our soul group or a soul family. And they sometimes are on the same spiritual path or similar spiritual path and similar vibrational frequency as you. So you all are growing together and you are traveling together in this lifetime and in these timelines. So those people follow us. Those could be our, many different soulmates that we have. There could be people from various lifetimes that we have shared. But more than likely, especially if it's a positive connection, it is going to be people who are in our soul group or soul family. And if you don't really know what a soul group or soul family is, I do have a video on that. Just simply scroll my channel and you'll definitely find it. So that brings us to our connections. these sacred partnerships and soul family people follow us on most of our timelines. However, there are those of us who are holding on to some of these connections, and these connections may actually hinder us from moving forward. Some of these connections are karmic connections, meaning they are people that we have had previous interaction with in previous lifetimes, and they are here to teach us lessons, important karmic lessons. They are here to we are here to teach each other lessons and to grow as karmic relationships. More than likely, karmic relationships are those that do not last long term. Why? Because it's a predetermined agreement that we made with these souls before incarnating into Earth, that we will be here to teach each other these lessons. And once these lessons have been learned, or once the karma we have accumulated with these people has been resolved, then they will also dissolve out of our lives. And that's perfectly okay. Remember that. So when we rise to that higher vibrating frequency, we automatically sometimes get disconnect, or we may start feeling disconnected from people in a very strange way. And that's because we are not meant to continue on that trajectory with those people. Our higher vibrational selves demand other souls who are also vibrating at the same level. And that's just how it goes. And it is perfectly okay. So this was just a short little video. I was trying to keep it under 5 minutes, but you know how it is. Once you get on, you start talking. But this was meant to be something short and sweet, just to sort of build upon the last video that I made about timeline, about time walking, timeline shifting, and astral travel. And if you haven't seen that video, go back and watch that one as well. That was a good one. So with that, I want to wish to you all good things, and I will see you in the next video. Sending much love.